Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with your host, Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a fine day today. But I want to ask the parents of children, how would you deal with your child after they have chopped you? Ladies and gentlemen, the DPP have given instructions to officers to release the 15-year-old boy who chopped his mother's hand and also the back of her neck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very interesting but yet sensitive issue. This message could go two ways. Set an example as punishment for the 15-year-old boy for the act he have committed, or you can send a message and say it is okay to abuse a parent. Now, viewers of Real Talk, according to information and reports, the mother of the 15-year-old boy was setting an example by taking away the cell phone of her son. She wanted him to know, I am the mother, I am the parent, I know what is best for you. And I applaud her as a parent for doing that. Nowadays, you don't find that. Viewers, phone lines are open. Let me hear what you have to say concerning this matter. The boy was released without any charges being laid on him for the incident that he did. Now, I want you to understand, the mother was setting an example to her son by taking away his cell phone. But the 15-year-old boy thought at that point in time, how can you take away my cell phone? You have no authority to take away my cell phone. I am the owner of my phone. You have a call? Caller, good night. Caller? Caller, good night. Mommy, how can you take my phone away from me? I am furious at you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. He became furious and angered because the mom took away his phone. On the rage, grabbed cutlass and chopped his mother. Not once, but twice. And then ran out the house when the father was coming in. You have a call? Caller, good night.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir. You remember, I don't know if you could recall, a house burned down in McBean where the son catch the house afire with the mother
yes.
and the stepfather in the house?
Yes, I remember that incident.
Right. do you know the mother dropped the charges against the son, and she building a better house for him now, and that is her best son? So it's the same thing. The mother will forgive her son. Then after she loses her life, she will forgive the son, and that is why the charges have probably dropped. That is all. Because that woman's best son now will try to kill she inside she house. You understand?
Yeah, thank you, caller. Now, viewers, keep your comment short, brief, get to the point. Because this, Mr. DPP, what you are doing, you are sending a message to the youths who is under 18, 14, 15, 16. It is okay to abuse and assault and even wound the parents if they set an example. That is the message. That is the signal. How can the mother now and the child live in the same house now? What about if the mother cannot use her hand again? Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Ali.
Good night.
Excellent program. Mr. Ali, I know we all have different views, and all our views will be different.
Yes.
But you have to understand, we are mothers. We carry these children 9 months. We suffered morning sickness. We were sacrificed. Every possible thing. He didn't end up in presentation college without extra classes, and the mother going without a lot of things. But
just to raise the child.
Right. But if it was me, Mr. Ali, I would do exactly like that mother. And a lot of people will call in and say, I'm dumb. That is my child at the end of the day. Yeah. When a child commits a murder and the mother goes to the funeral, what does she say? That was my best child.
Yes.
So this is no different, Mr. Ali. He chopped her hands. It is a most heinous thing for a child to do. They should listen to Sundar Popo's song. What he said, honor your mother and your father. But this is a different day and age. Mr. Ali, do you know they have children out there that parents sacrifice and bring them up? I know a lot of them. And the children are ungrateful.
Tanti, stay on the topic. Stay on the topic. Don't stray away.
Well, okay, I'm going to remain on this topic, Mr. Ali. I do agree with her not pressing charges. She would not be able to live with that for the rest of her life. Just like this boy would not be able to live with what he did to his mother for the rest of his life.
Thank you for your call. Thank you, Tanti, for your comment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you will be able to live in the house with your son who committed an act like this, knowing it is your son? Recently, ladies and gentlemen, I had to go to a woman's house. Her 15-year-old son bullied her for a cell phone. And a couple days after, she had to buy the cell phone for that son. About 3 weeks after that, she contacted me again and she said, Said, it's not about the cell phone this time, but it's about my 15-year-old son wants to hit me in my own house. I had to deal with that. Callers, please do not call my phone. The studio are open, 622-978-5-628-6093. You could call the lines to make your comment. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
If this youth man could do his own mother that, what would he do a stranger?
That is true.
I am minding no child to get big to kick me.
Exactly, caller.
You have to sleep and you have to eat.
Thank you, caller.
Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your child. Now let me give you my views before I hear your views. I raised this child. My wife carried this fetus for 9 months. I worked day and night to raise this child to reach 15 years, sacrifice day and night to make sure you have every single thing. And for a cell phone you chop me, officers, go with him. Go with him once. I have 2 sons, and the day that happened, you're breaking a jail. I ain't coming to see you. Caller, good night.
Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon. Make a contribution there.
Good evening, Mr. Ali. I am very concerned that this mother did not follow through with charges, so much so that at least he could get help. You understand? This is a criminal as far as I see. I am a mother, and the kind of sacrifices I make for my children is beyond. And to have a child, after you raise that child, you carry, I understand all that what the caller before was saying, you know.
Yes, I understand.
But when this child turn around and forget that you are mother, you are his mother, and do something like such a heinous crime, that started from the belly, from the womb. I don't know what trauma she may have, what the parents would have went through, but that child grew up slapping. You know, it have the children and they hit the first slap and the parents say, stop it.
Yeah.
You know those type of parents?
Yes, yes.
And it grow, and he's overprivileged. And you know what happened in the end? I take your phone, you chop my hand. You didn't just chop and stop, you know.
No.
He continued on.
That's what I'm saying.
And that is, you know what is frightening? He coming up there now to go to be with somebody, girl child, to kill them. But better be careful that he ain't kill her and the father inside of that house in the end.
Exactly.
We pray that that does not be the case. But all who trying to condone and say my belly and belly, yes, it's my belly, but I'm not accepting that. And that parent, they're sickening. They're sickening because they afraid him, and that is the end result is what we have today. And this is like, you know what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now is that we're looking at children seeing that and saying, boy, they'll get away. But I sounding a warning to minds and others who know me. You do something like that, they lost their energy. I'm not accepting that. And I give birth to them. And I love my children all. Have a good night.
Thank you, caller. The DPP is sending a signal. I am not bashing you, Mr. DPP. But you have to understand, this was a criminal offense. What about if the mother died now, on the spot? What would have happened? What would have happened? What would have been the charges then? Viewers, I had to go and counsel a 15-year-old boy, bullied his mother for a cell phone. A couple weeks after, he wanted to hit her. And she is sacrificing to make sure that 15-year-old boy have everything. Caller, good night.
Yes, hello?
Good night, caller.
Yes, good night.
Make your contribution, sir.
Yes, Mr. Ali. What that mother is doing to that child, that mother is preparing that child to commit murder in future.
Exactly. You're breeding criminals.
I have known a little story go like this. A child uses the thief on about, and when the people come and complain to the child, the mother said, no, not my child, and the mother was aware of what was going on. However, the child went in a Chinese man shop, shot the Chinese man, same thiefing, and they look up the child for murder, and the child say, before they hang the child said, let me talk to my mother. I want to tell you one thing. And the mother, the child hold on to the mother and bite out the mother ears and say, Mommy, if you listen to them people in them long time days, when I used to thief things and bring home for you. Today, the day won't reach back to go to the young man knows.
Thank you, caller. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break, and on the other side of this break, we will continue this discussion. Director.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
At Green Dot, we're providing solutions for you. And to thank you for your loyalty, we're offering you $50 off when you refer a friend to any of our services. That's right, you get $50 off your bill for every referral you make. The more you refer, the more you receive. To find out more, call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives. Conditions apply.
It's Harris Megastore Big Easter Sale now on. All locations, Upper and Lower High Street in Princestown and 52 Mocorabo Street in San Fernando. Mega discounts store-wide. Great savings on everything from supermarket items, drugs, perfumes, haberdashery, furniture, and appliances. Gift and toy items as well. Don't miss the big sale of the year. Harris Megastore, the crazy Easter sale is on Upper and Lower High Street, Princestown, and 52 Mocorabo Street in San Fernando.
Hey, have you heard of the Darrell's famous food 3 T's?
The 3 T's?
Yes, at every Darrell's famous food location. Come get Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Darrell's famous food. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Darrell's famous food. Yes, at every Darrell's famous food outlet, come and get a Thai and fries for $10 every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
This is a limited time offer.
Famous advanced formula laundry detergent, specially formulated to lift dirt and stains, whiten and brighten, remove odors, and leave your laundry with a long-lasting freshness. Famous is great for hand and machine washing and is safe and gentle to the environment. Famous advanced laundry detergent comes in 3 great smelling formulas: fresh scent, lavender, and lemon. Make your next day a famous day with Famous advanced formula laundry detergent. And introducing Famous baby diapers with unique elastic waistband, cotton soft top sheet, and multi-channel quick absorbent core. Ultra thin and soft Famous baby diapers and wipes, manufactured for and distributed by Family Mart Limited and available nationwide.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Real Talk. This is a serious matter and incident. The wrong signal could send a message to teenagers. It is okay. If he could get away with it, I could do the same thing and get away. That is the message. A criminal act, and that is the message. DPP says release him. Suppose this 15-year-old boy, couple weeks from now, starts seeing somebody's daughter. Listen carefully, viewers. Start seeing somebody's daughter and start having a little relationship, because we know these 14, 15-year-olds these days have a relationship. Call her. Just hold on 1 second. Supposing this 15-year-old boy has a relationship with somebody's daughter, 15, 16 years old, and somewhere along the line, somewhere along the line, an argument takes place, what you think is going to happen to that young girl? Caller, good night.
Yes, Mr. Ali, good night.
Good night, sir.
I want to say this is an outrage.
The wrong
what message is DPP sending to Trinidad and Tobago? You can chop your mom.
Exactly. As long as you're under the age of 18, it is okay.
And get away.
Yes.
I can't understand. This is beyond me. And I have one question. Why did the DPP release this teen?
That is my question. Why? Why? Thank you for your call, caller. Now, this boy is being released. Let's say the mother condition take a turn for the worst in the hospital now. What will happen? You think they will be able to find back this 15 years old? What do you think would happen? Caller, good night.
And very good evening to you, Mr. Ali.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
This guy should not be allowed to get away with a slap on the wrist, because this would be setting a wrong precedent
exactly.
to the entire country.
Not only when outsiders read about this, what you think they are going to say? What kind of example is the DPP setting for the youths in Trinidad? That is the first thing going to come across their mind. Keep him. Send him to YTC. Send him to some home until the mother recovers. And what about the father? Now the father have to watch his wife in hospital. In hospital. Caller, good night.
Yeah, hi, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, what I think is that it will be a copycat to the states, like, you know, them element movies and them with these little children, but really they're sick in their mind. Who will be right in their mind to chop them out of our cell phone, right? And it will be a copycat here, because anybody can get away with it now. They can say, you know what, you do it like this, and then afterwards they can quote, like if it go to court, they can use this case for example to say, well, you know what, we did this, and we'll try and do that now and try and win a medal or something. So I think they should really put this guy in a detention or show him something.
Yes.
He had to pay for it.
Thank
you,
you, caller.
Have to be in jail, but like in some place.
Thank you. Keep him in custody. Send him in St. Michael's home. Some detention center. This is a criminal act, and the message is being sent the wrong way. The message is being sent that is okay. Now, caller, good night.
Good night.
Keep it short and brief, sir. Thank you for calling Real Talk.
All right, this act is man put on as a criminal act. Right? This shouldn't be a case of the mother pressing charges. There's supposed to be a case of that case, pick up the case and charge the boy. This has nothing to do with the mother again. This is a criminal act. What will happen when he goes to school? He's a monster, right? And children in school will spray him. Okay.
Thank you, caller. This is madness. This is madness. How would you stay in that house with that boy, knowing anything could happen now? Knowing anything could happen. He could kill, he could stab, he could abuse you, he could beat you at any time. Caller, good night. At any point in time. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night, sir.
Good night.
I just want to clarify something. The DPP discontinued this matter and released the child, right?
Yes.
In my opinion, the matter is not the DPP to be blamed for that. It's the parents to be blamed wholly and solely for that release of the child, in the sense that the DPP will release the child based on if the parents come in to give evidence against the child.
I understand.
And the parents forfeited that right to give the evidence, so the DPP has no choice but to release the child instead of charging the child and wasting time in court.
I understand what you're saying, caller. I understand what you're saying. The parents could have told the DPP, yes, let go the child, that is my son. Right? But I want you to understand this. This is a criminal act he have committed.
Quite agree. But in order to prosecute...
Listen, caller, listen, I want you to understand carefully. The mother was setting down a rule. The mother was setting down a rule by taking away his cell phone. Understand me clearly. But the rage in the boy, grabbed the cutlass and dealt the mother. What about if that was the father or the grandmother? What you think would have happened? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break. This is real madness. Feel free to call in. 622-9783-85, 628-6093. Let me hear what parents have to say, what the grandmothers have to say, what the sisters have to say, or what the brothers have to say on incidents like this. We are going for a break, ladies and gentlemen.
Pharmacist brands Vigorfort for women, scientifically formulated for women. It has been tried and proven and may be beneficial in women experiencing loss of feelings and libido, increased erotic and sensuous energy during intimacy to enjoy gratification, stimulating libido and increasing sexual dysfunction, balances hormone function for menopause, encourages balanced estrogen and estradiol levels in women. Available at all leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com. Caribbean distributors needed. Contact 760-9680.
Shireen and Mr. Voice brings to you Shine 2. Bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
On Saturday, 28th April, Club 129, Malabar Road, Arima. And still morning to the sounds of the Hitman Howie T, King Kabuki, Digital Dice, DJ Lyndon, and Music International. There will be welcome drinks on entry. We are looking for the best dressed male and female in white and silver. Giveaways from Dufresne Limited. One lucky lady will walk away shining with jewelry courtesy Rain Luxury Jewels. Doors open at 10 p.m. and your diamond pass is only $150. Get them now at Final Touch by Natasha in Arima. High Tech Electronics, 54 Henry Street, Port of Spain. Synergy TV Studios, 19 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook. Sylvester's Bar, Arima. And Club 129. Or contact Shireen at 341-8540. Mr. Voice at 773-5047. Remember to shine as we capture this epic night with photos by I Like It Photography. Shine 2.
Diamonds up and down my chain.
Brought to you by Anna's Dad Promotions, Synergy TV, Rain Luxurious Jewels, Blue Freeze, and the official diamond station 104.7.
Come and experience the mighty power of Jesus Christ, which can transform your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad, with Reverend Dr. Deoraj Mahadeo and Deborah Mahadeo. Weekly meetings, worship service 10 a.m. every Sunday. There's also Sunday school and new believer classes from 9 a.m. Bible study and prayer meetings from Mondays at 7 p.m. Deliverance service Wednesdays 7 p.m. and Bible school every Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All free of charge. charge. He is the God of the impossible who loves you and desires to save you and do mighty things for you. So, come and experience God's mighty anointing, which is able to break every yoke in your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad. For prayer and counseling, call anytime. Telephone numbers 770-1044, 225-6487, 346-6566, 784-7596, or email dmahadeo@hotmail.com.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your blissful getaway to absolute comfort. Beautifully nestled in the scenic St. Anne's Hills, paradise awaits every time you visit. Bring the family to enjoy the lush, eco-friendly ambiance and let Alicia's be your host. Indulge in tasty cuisine, swim in the pool, and stay in the spacious rooms at Alicia's Palace. Host your business meetings at their conference center, 1 3/4 mile post, Lady Chancellor Road, St. Anne's. Call 624-8553. Email info@aliciaspalace.com.
Shinsin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Shinsin introduces its no MSG line of products. Now you can use no MSG chicken seasoning, no MSG all-purpose seasoning, and no MSG poultry seasoning. Shinsin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Shinsin, same quality, great taste.
Hi, my name's Howard Clark. I'm the owner and captain of Grenada Safaris Powerboat Adventure. We're going out this morning. We're just picking up our guests right now. We're heading up to the marine protected area on the west coast of Grenada. It's lovely and calm. The water's beautiful and clear. We're going to see and snorkel the underwater sculpture park. So let's get our guests and get underway.
But we do find sometimes the squids, the parrot fishes, sergeant majors, of course the blue tangs, the yellowtail snappers. We do see, of course, one of the top of the chain is the barracuda.
I have to say it probably was our best snorkeling of the entire week. Lots of monuments, lots of fish, it's all barracuda. It's all good.
It was a great day. I loved the boat. The boat was fun. Just flying across the ocean. Snorkeling was some of the best we've had all week. It's great to hear the history of the island and get to see a lot of the beauty that's here.
Welcome back to Real Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tutor President Lindsay Duzai is telling Anthony Garcia that if teachers are not paid, they will not mark the SBA, school-based assessment, which, ladies and gentlemen, would lead to grading of students for scholarships. So if teachers are not being paid, they will not work, students will not get grades for scholarships. So what is really taking place in the Ministry of Education now? Teachers are asking for their salary. We are talking about education. We're talking about grades. We're talking about scholarships. We're talking about students sacrificing wee hours in the morning, studying to pass. But according to Tutor President Lindsay Duzai, if we do not get paid, we will not grade SBA. Anthony Garcia, this is your ministry. This is your ministry. Why can't you pay teachers? Why can't they get their salary? And according to our Prime Minister, when I work, I want my pay. And according to the teachers, we are working, we deserve our salary. CPEP are not being paid. Caller, we have a call.
Yeah,
Caller,
hello.
tonight.
Yes. Yes. You hear me?
Yes, make your contribution.
Right. I call and concerning the young man that chopped his mother.
Yes.
What we are teaching the children and the youth is that there are no consequences to their action.
There are consequences.
That's what they're trying to show the people, that there's no consequences to their action. So young people could do what they want and then get away with it.
That,
the young man
that is
commit
the
a crime.
example that is being sent.
He commit a crime against another person.
Yes.
You understand? And regardless of what, the law has to consider the other person.
Exactly.
Whether it's a parent or not. This young man
that is
commit
right.
a crime against another person, which entitles that he was about to take another person's life. You understand?
Yes, caller.
So there must be consequences to that.
He did it
The
willfully.
parents have a part to play in that. Because if they allow the law and the child to face the consequence, then there would not be a repeated action again.
Why do we need laws then?
But that's the whole reason. Well, everybody do what they want. You understand?
Yes.
Everybody do as they like. And these examples are coming from the higher authority. When them do what they want, nobody have respect for the law. Because the upholders of the law itself
yes, yes.
do not obey the law that they've tried to hold. They're ducking and hiding and doing all kind of things and making excuse when they themselves have to face the law. So what do you expect the youth to do? Follow in their footsteps. They are the leaders.
Well, that is what's going on. Thank you for your call, caller.
What happened is that this boy, if they'll let you go, if they charge him or whatever, they will save him from a greater problem that he will face in the future.
Agree. Yes, yes.
If
I
they
agree
let
with
him
you.
go, he have free hands to do what he wants. He go come out as a bad boy. Yeah.
Thank you, caller. Teachers are not getting salary. Teachers, call in. Let viewers of this program hear what you have to say. Anthony Garcia, we are talking about the well-educated ones who are sitting in authority and no payment are being made to teachers. So how do you expect teachers to perform if they are not getting salary? If my child is studying wee hours in the morning to make sure and qualify for a scholarship, and there are no teachers to teach or to grade him for that scholarship, well then my son is wasting time. He's wasting time studying. We have a caller. Good night.
Hello, good evening.
Good night.
Yes, I'm calling concerning my granddaughter. She's supposed to be sitting the, her exam coming up, her GCs, and what happened is, you know, they were charging, the schools were charging some dues that they had to do to pay, and the ministry said once that they didn't need to do that. And because they did not pay it, now she's being told that she won't be able to sit the exam.
Thank you, caller. If teachers are not being paid, they are there to educate students. They are there to make sure that the little ones that are coming up get a proper education and be somebody in life. That is what they are there for, to educate the youngsters so they won't go down the wrong road. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, calling relative to the incident with the young guy and his mother.
Yes.
I heard you telling the viewers and the listeners that the DPP is sending the wrong message.
What do you have to say about this?
Well, sir, if you have to take a matter before the court, you must have a victim who gives a statement. mother refuses to give a statement, the police cannot charge the young boy.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. So if the police is the DPP is to give instructions to charge the young boy without a statement from the mother who is the victim, what will be the outcome? When the case is thrown out, they will file for malicious prosecution and sue the state.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. So I don't think the DPP is sending the wrong message if it doesn't have a statement from the victim.
Caller, listen this. Why didn't they have, or why didn't they kept him? Why didn't they kept him in some detention center or something until the mother recovers?
The mother refused to give a statement. If the mother is refusing to give a statement, how could you keep the young man there?
According to report, there's an ongoing investigation.
Right. If you don't have a statement, you cannot keep the young man in custody.
You know what message that is sending?
Not a matter of message, sir. It's law. You check it for yourself.
I understand.
Everything is law.
Exactly what you're saying.
The former Attorney General, Mr. Anand Ramlogan, who piloted a certain law in this country, is now fighting and saying that the YTC is illegal. He's saying that the YTC is illegal. How could you send him to YTC? What grounds are you using to send him to YTC or to send him to Boys Industrial School? You have to appear before a court, and the court must make an order that he be sent. So I want you to just inform, when you're informing the public about these things, do your research, and don't inform the public and rile up the public and have people calling.
Caller, you have to understand. You have to understand. This is not a kicksy matter, you know. This is a message sending, you know.
Not message. It's about
Caller,
law.
good night. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in. Caller, good night.
Good night, Side.
Good night.
It seems to us, the public, it is okay to cut off one of your parents' hand and you are free to go. But if you cut off two, they will take action. That is the impression I am getting. You could cut off one, it's okay. Thank you.
Caller. And that is true. That is true. Now I understand what the caller is saying, you know. You need to give a statement. So what about if the young boy now, mother get good, living? What about if he decides to trap her again, and this time trap her the two hands completely like the caller said before? What would the authorities say this time? Let him go again? So you have to understand, that is what I'm saying. This is a very, very delicate situation. Very, very delicate. Ladies and gentlemen, on topic with the Teachers Maxi Taxi Association protesting. They are not paid. Over 4 months now, they have not been paid. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Yeah,
good night.
Make your contribution.
Yes. What I'm calling to say something about this young man. What's happening is he's a threat to society and the school.
When a name
school
release, the public will be
aware.
The
next thing is that.
Go ahead, caller.
Okay. Thank you. Hello? Yeah. The other problem is he's a young man. This woman grew him up. He just didn't shock her. He left her there and he continued chopping her, which means he wanted to kill her.
And he ran. Ran to hide. According to reports, the father was going into the house and asked, "Why are you not in school?" Police officers call in. Clear the air. Because Trinidad and Tobago is baffled over this. They are baffled over this situation. Maxi taxi are not being paid, transporting students to and from home over 4 months now. Over 4 months now. They held a protest today at King's Wharf in San Fernando. Tutor, Lindsay Duda is saying teachers are not being paid. Now we have the Maxi Taxi Association who transport students to and from their home to the various schools. They are not being paid for 4 months. Over 30,000 students per day. What about the owner of these Maxi have loan to pay? They have maintenance on their vehicle. They have to buy tires. They have to change their oil on time. They have to service their engine. They have loan to pay. They have family to mind. So in 4 months, you telling me that a Maxi owner who have a family, they should not eat for 4 months? They should not go to the grocery for 4 months? They should not pay their electricity bill for 4 months? So who is responsible for these Maxi taxi not getting paid for transporting school children to and from home Monday to Friday? Who is putting diesel in their Maxi? Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Right. The thing about this situation with the young boy is just a rather unfortunate thing because his parents are able to not give a statement and allow him to run free, right? But based on the law, like the previous caller was saying, that man sounds like a lawyer or a police. They can't charge without giving him, without they giving a statement.
I understand.
All right? But you know what is the ironic part about this whole thing? You know, as a man slap his girlfriend or a man and a woman in a little bacchanal,
thank you very much, caller. I've been waiting for someone to call in and say something like this.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Because as you see, policemen have girlfriend and they pay maintenance and whatever, and the girlfriend goes to pick out warrant, it's a different bacchanal.
Yeah.
When you see it have stories with neighbor and them fall out, man and man, we talk about man and woman, man and man, the police just have you inside the thing long. I know a man who got locked up for some small thing the other day, a whole week inside. You understand? Police looking for rank. And what's going on here now? The mother and son, because she can't give a statement to keep the son, they're going to let go the son. There's nothing we could do about it. And I don't like when you cut the color off here, so I'll let him finish. Because he's making a point. It's just rather unfortunate.
He is making a point.
We
I could
can't do
understand
nothing
what
about
he's
it.
saying. I could understand what he's saying. Thank you for your call, caller. I could understand what he is saying. Look at it the opposite side now. Look at it on the opposite side. If she gave a statement to the DPP saying she are not pressing charges, now she as a mother, together with all the mothers in Trinidad and around the world, it is okay for my son to chop me and abuse me and torture me in my house, and I will forgive him and I will not press charges. You are calling. What on yourself are you calling? I understand that is your son. I have son too. Caller, good night.
Yes, hello, good night, sir.
Good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night, go ahead.
Yes, good night. The young guy in that situation, he said that he was sorry for what he did. So why couldn't the police at that point in time take a statement and move forward as a police case? Right? And it seems as though the police in this country needs to look at live PD because it does not know what to do in this country.
Caller, hold on 1 second. He said, I did it because my mother took away my phone.
That's correct.
He admitted to it.
He admitted to the crime. So what are talking about the law? Yes, we understand the law. Well, he admitted to it, so he is to be charged.
He admitted to the crime.
That's correct. So they were to take a statement and do the necessary paperwork. You see what is taking place in this country, and then we want to solve crime. We can't solve no crime here because I tell you, they need to watch live PD, and if they don't watch live PD, watch me. We something wrong in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. The young boy admitted to it. So even though the mother released a statement and say, do not charge him or I am not pressing charges, he admitted to the crime. So what are you saying, DPP? It is okay for someone to admit a crime and let them go. Is it okay? So these bandits who breaking in people's house, and these people who raping, these child molesters, these murderers, these kidnappers, is it okay to say, I committed the crime? I am admitting to it. And then you would say, let him go. That is what I said at the beginning of this show. This is a very sensitive matter. The boy admitted to it. What other proof do you want? What other proof? This is Real Talk with Sai. Ladies and gentlemen, you can look me up on Facebook. Like and share. Real Talk with Said. You can even view us on YouTube. Subscribe to it. Like and share on Facebook. Let your friends and family know. Friends abroad, you can let them know. If you have property to sell or looking for property to buy, contact me. My number's on screen. My private number's on screen. You can call me. Mr. DPP, it's not a matter of bashing you, you know. The young boy, the 15-year-old, admitted to chopping his mother. He admitted to it. So, in a case like this, the mother could say what she wants. She is in hospital. And I am definitely sure that her husband is grieving. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night. Just two quick questions. One, can you just tell me who they released him to? And two, if this little child is 15 years old and can do such a crime, they definitely want something much more detrimental to happen. He can do killing. He can even attack the parents in a worse off stage by the time he gets 17. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Maxi Taxi, protesting for money. Mr. Anthony Garcia, I hope you are locked on. Because I want to hear what you have to tell the Maxi Taxi Drivers Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, Anthony Garcia, answer your phone. Viewers, I'm trying to get onto Mr. Anthony Garcia, Minister of Education.
Your call has been forwarded to B-Mobile Voice Messaging Center.
He's not available, ladies and gentlemen. Or I would direct a question to him. When would the teachers be paid? And when would the maxi taxis, drivers who are transporting students to and from their home to the various schools, when would they be paid? So what if the bank sees their maxi? Or the credit union sees their bus? What is going to happen? What is going to happen to these drivers now? No money to pay loan, no money to put diesel in their maxi, no money for maintenance of tire. Most of all, their family members. No money for the wife, no money for the children, no money for grocery, no money for cable bill, no money for telephone bill, no money for water bill. So you see, viewers, when you think about it, it's a whole list. When you do not get your salary, how do you expect to live? Mr. Rowley, when I work, I want my pay. That is your words. I want my pay. These maxi taxi drivers, they come out very early to transport school children to and from their destiny. To and from their destiny, ladies and gentlemen. And they cannot get paid. But I am sure every 30 days, Mr. Garcia, I am sure you are collecting your salary. Every 30 days. And it's been 4 months since they have gotten a salary. We've had many calls in studio concerning the Maxi Taxi Association. So how do you expect they to survive? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Talk with me, Said Ali. Real talk, real talk. If you have a spiritual problem, ladies and gentlemen, you can feel free to call me, whether you're local or regional. If you have properties to sell or looking for property to buy also, you can contact me. Pretty soon I'll be opening my business in Grenada and Venezuela. Barbados. Nowhere in Venezuela at all. Nowhere in Venezuela. They're eating of garbage can down there. In Grenada and Barbados, ladies and gentlemen, I will be extending my company. So those of you who are viewing Real Talk, you can get into contact with me. And we will see how best I can sell your property. Ladies and gentlemen, same place, same time tomorrow. Real Talk, Said Ali, from 7:30 to 8:30, right here. If you have a complaint and you would like to voice it, contact me on my cell phone, or you can WhatsApp me on 339-1670. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time for tonight. Stay safe, be good. Don't get into argument with your son because your hand or your feet might be chopped off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.